What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to another episode of Ruin a Randomer. We're at episode number 97 now guys, so getting closer to that elusive number 100. And I think I've only lost 3 or 4, no wait, with yesterday's, maybe 5 or 6 games in the whole 100 episodes, and maybe played like 105 to 110 games with the double episodes I've had and stuff. I've got a little bit of a hybrid here, nothing crazy, nothing major, just a team that I'm using to get to do a bit of a different series for you guys actually, but you don't know what the series is, and this team is irrelevant to any player's worth or value or anything like that. So knowing these players in this team isn't going to change anything like that. It doesn't have perfect chemistry, as you can see. Aguero up here gets 7 chemistry and Menez here gets 7 chemistry. But the team we've got guys is Joe Hart, Gael Clichy, Vincent Kompany, David Luiz, Kyle Walker, Theo Walcott, Ramirez, Jeremy Menez, Frank Ribery, Thierry Henry, the 83 version, and Sergio Aguero. And I understand that you guys are probably, and by the fact that it's called Ribery 2, you could probably guess that I'm using Frank Ribery for a reason in this team. I'm sure you guys are bored shitless of this defence by now, and probably a lot of the rest of this team. But I really enjoy the bases of this team and the core. You know, like I really like the defence. I love having the fast players. Ramirez, for a 79 rated midfielder, is so underrated and overpowered. And I just really enjoy using the team. So what I'm trying to do is just mix it up with a few of the other players. Currently, because I have got all these other players, I said to you guys I'm going to be making... Oh shit, that's a good team. He's got apparently a 3-year-old in the left side of centre midfield though, a Belgian guy. I know who that is as well, just can't remember his name. He's actually got a full Chelsea squad, fair enough. Except he's got De Gea in goal. Wow. I'd much rather check. So yeah, all I need to do guys is buy some formation cards, but I actually don't have enough coins to buy formation cards. So I can't build a team yet until I get some coins, generate some revenue, trade a little bit, maybe to get 40 or 50,000 coins, just because I've got like 20,000 coins guys, and obviously I have all these players, and sure I could just sell one of the players, but they are not my players. Well, most of them aren't mine anyway. A lot of them are, but most of them aren't. So I've got question time for you guys. I've asked for some questions on Twitter as per usual. If you do want to follow me on Twitter, it's just twitter.com/NepentheZ. Warn you now guys, I very trollacious. Is that a word? It is now. On Twitter. So please don't join me on Twitter if you're easily offended. And that's just... I told you he's overpowered. Left foot finesse shot. Come on, bruh. So yeah, the first question we've got: opinions on Arsenal failing to strike a deal for Walcott's contract and the situation in general. I haven't really heard too much about the situation with Walcott, because I get most of my transfer and sports news from Sky Sports or BBC Sport, and neither of these people have had anything on Theo Walcott, nothing at all, nothing to do with his contract. Apparently he was supposed to sign for Liverpool today. Like, I had a few people on Twitter tell me he was supposed to sign for Liverpool. That never happened. So I don't really know too much about the deal with him. I won't be too bothered if we lose Walcott. I mean, on his day he's a really good player, but he is a very inconsistent player. You know, he's been at Arsenal for a long time now, and he had a lot of potential to be one of the best wingers in the world, and like a lot of people will say that's crazy to say that, but that's an absolute fact. He did have a hell of a lot of potential to be really good, but you know, that's just the way it is, that's just the way it goes. Oh wow, what a tackle. So yeah, I wouldn't be too disappointed if he left. I mean, we've got a lot of good wingers, you know, the fact we're playing Podolski on the wing, and the fact we've got, oh come on, you know, we've got Oxlade-Chamberlain is making great strides in his career, which is awesome, you know. And then we've got Javinho as well, and I'm sure we've got another winger or two that we could throw on there if needs be, you know. So I wouldn't be too disheartened if we lost Walcott, but I am a little bit of a fan of Walcott. I do kind of like his stuff when he's on form, of course. So the next question we've got, guys, is from... Hold on, let me just try and win this header anyway. Right, there we go. Go on, Aguero. Oh, that's a nice finish. So we've got Why aren't you watching the Paralympic opening ceremony? Because I'm making a video for you guys to watch. Boom. Who is the most overpowered striker on FIFA, and why don't you use Beckford or Bent? In my opinion, the most overpowered striker on FIFA is Sturridge. Many people would say it's either Beckford or Agbonlahor, or perhaps who am I thinking of here? Bent, yeah. The reason why I don't use Beckford is because he actually doesn't really fit into any of my teams. Because when I was using that play to win team, I had Ronaldo on the left. So the person who was the left-hand side striker, if I put Beckford as the striker on the left-hand side, he wouldn't get 9 chemistry because he was from a different league. So I had to have 2 Premiership strikers. So I never really used him because of that. And the reason why I don't use Bent, I don't really know. I don't really have a reason for not using Bent. I always saw and always thought of Bent as the ultimate overpowered striker. I realised he was a lot more overpowered in I realised he was a lot more overpowered in FIFA 11 than he is in FIFA 12. So I always steered clear of him. I never had him in FIFA 11. I really was one of those sort of people that was so anti fucking fast, super overpowered strikers, because, you know, I do like the skills and stuff, and that's kind of why I never really used Bent or Agbonlahor or Beckford or, you know, whatever up until this point. So that's kind of why I don't use Bent, just because I never have. One other striker that, well, 2 other strikers actually, that I actually used in my Rise to Fame series. If you guys ever watched that, I got to like 49 episodes of that and then really just grew tired of it and stopped doing it, which was really bad of me. I really should have finished that as a series, but never mind. Yeah, one of the 2 strikers I really enjoyed in that series were oh, that would have been the sickest scoop turn. Shane Long and Odem Wingy. Odem Wingy is one of the cheapest, greatest strikers. You can get him for like 350 to 400 coins. Shane Long as well, you can get for like 600-700 coins. And Shane Long's got 3-star skills, 88 pace, and a beast shot. And he's very similar to Agbonlahor in that manner. You know, he just tears up defenses, and he is just a great striker. So there are a lot of strikers. You know, obviously Lukaku would be one of those people, one of those strikers where people are just like, oh my god, how you didn't say Lukaku? He's so overpowered. But yeah, you know, that's just my opinion. Obviously, everybody has their own opinion and are entitled to their own opinion on who they think is overpowered or not. But that's just me. Come on, Walcott. Oh, later. Oh wow. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Theo Walcott doing what he does best, fucking it up, but still coming out with the ball. Oh, that's a foul, ref. Nah, ref, come on. Right, next question we got, guys. What happened with Foreplay for the last few weeks? Okay, guys, so obviously a few weeks ago, myself, Calfreezy, and JJ, or KSI, were in Germany. So we couldn't do Foreplay for that reason. And then the week after that, Calfreezy was actually on a flight at the time we were supposed to be doing Foreplay, so we couldn't do it that week. And at the moment, guys, you'd probably tell by the lack of uploads from AA, he's got a few things going on in real life at the moment that are far more important than YouTube. So just at this moment in time, people are just a little bit too busy for it. It will be coming back eventually. Probably for FIFA 13, to be perfectly honest with you, just because we've got I've got a few busy weeks coming up. I'm going to be going to Ireland in a few weeks, and then we've got Eurogamer as well towards the end of September, and basically just haven't had time at the moment, guys. It's a shame because it's something that we all enjoy doing, and we know you guys really enjoy Foreplay as well. But yeah, just it's really a shame at this current moment in time. But hopefully we will get back on it as soon as possible, and I'm sure the show that we do as our comeback show, we'll do a special show for you guys, like an extra long show. That's a great save. So yeah, that's pretty much that, really. Go on, Henri. There he goes. Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle. Right at the last. Oh, fuck, I pressed pass. Right, next question we've got. Why don't you shave your beard? I actually shave my beard a lot. It only takes a few weeks to grow, like, massive. It grows real quick, but yeah, I shave my beard a fair amount. But every time you guys seem to see me in videos, or if I do like face cams, or if I do like video logs and shit, I do always seem to have a beard, so that is pretty weird, I guess. Oh wow, what a terrible pass. Next question we've got, Walcott again. Would you rather have your face as your penis or your penis as your face? I'd definitely rather have my penis as my face, because I wouldn't want to be a literal dickhead. I mean, you know, I don't mind being a... I don't even know what the term is right now, I can't really think of it. A hypothetical dickhead? No. Yeah, you guys know what I mean anyway. So yeah, definitely rather... Oh, go on, Ribery. Go on, Ribery. Where's that? Boom. Oh wow, don't do the trick then. I don't even care. Oh, sometimes I want to smash myself in the face. Josh Flip says, sing Gangnam Style on the video. I listened to that, so I didn't know what Gangnam Style was. It turns out it's like some video that's got like 70 million hits or some shit. And I listened to it for about 10 seconds and turned it straight off, so I don't really know it. What is my favourite Scottish football team? My favourite Scottish football team is Celtic. I have no particular reason for this, other than the fact that I enjoyed their football a lot more than I enjoyed Rangers, and they're about the only two Scottish teams you're ever going to support. Well, not even Rangers anymore, I guess, but oh wow, talk about Mr. Fucking Obvious. Wow, why did I even do that? So yeah, we'll get a corner out of that. Next question we've got. The first thing me and my mate said when we say this team of the week was second informed Thiago Neves. Oh god, Nep's going to go mental over this one. So let me talk about the second informed Thiago Neves. I'm going to be using him. I'm going to try and do it. This is why I'm hot on the second informed Thiago Neves. But I wouldn't recommend wasting your coins on him, guys. I honestly would say, fuck, he's away. I honestly would say just keep your coins. Don't buy the second inform. Just buy the regular first inform, because the first inform is so good that they can't have made too many changes to the second inform. He can't be that much better than the first inform, and so therefore, even though I haven't used him yet, it makes me think that he's not going to be some like exceptionally super overpowered player, because I really don't believe he will be. So I don't know how much he's going for. I would assume, because of how much I've kind of promoted him over the course of FIFA 12, he's probably going to be up at around 80 to 100,000 coins. I wouldn't be surprised if it was that much. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 50 to 60,000 either, though. But yeah, I don't recommend you guys wasting your coins on him. But I will do a review for you and let you know firsthand, after I've actually played with him, whether or not you should go out and spend your hard-earned coins on him. Oh, that's a great interception. Next question we've got, guys. If I can have a second to go and read the questions. Oh, that's a great tackle. Oh, go on, David. Yeah. Oh, wow. Bastard.
Passing it nicely.
Yeah, we'll have that. Cheers.
Almost through.
This passing of mine is terrible right now. Jesus. I can feel this guy getting back into the game. I don't know if he's trying a bit harder or what. Next question we've got. Error went down to Brown Town. Don't actually know what that means. What tips would you give for a FIFA YouTuber starting out? Be patient. That's about the biggest tip that I can give. I've talked about starting YouTube and being in YouTube and all the kind of YouTube videos so many times that I really don't want to repeat it again, because for the people that already heard this kind of question answered, I'm sure they don't want to hear it again. Oh, that's sick from Ramirez. Oh yeah, go on, son. Oh wow, damn me bastard. So yeah, all I'll say to this, guys, is if you do plan on starting YouTube and doing FIFA and starting this anytime soon, please, please, please be patient. And if your content is good enough, you'll get noticed. But I'm not gonna lie, it will probably take months, if not a year or so or more, to even get that first 1,000 subscribers, you know, because it's real hard right now. There's a lot of competition out there, and it's so difficult to get yourself noticed this current day and age in YouTube scene. So yeah, be very wary when you start, and don't expect great things, because it's highly unlikely that you're going to make it, which it sounds like me being really negative about the situation, and it's just unfortunate that that's the absolute truth, you know. But, you know, if you want to do it because you love making videos and you love entertaining people, whether it's one person or 1 million people, then feel free, go for it, you know. Eventually you will reap the rewards. So the next question we've got, if I can just give it a quick read here. Now QPR have signed, well, if this is true, Julio Cesar. What will they do with Rob Green? That's not really a question I can answer. I don't work for QPR. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Go on, Walcott. Boom. There's the cross. There's the finish. Great goal. Oh, wait. It didn't go in. Okay. This game's fixed. Oh, wow. He's actually through there. Foul him. Yes. Yes. Oh, that's some great fucking defending, that is. Next question we've got. Is it annoying if someone asks you to check out a video, not like, but just watch it? No, not really. I mean, if people link, like, let me tell you something, and this is going to cause a lot of people to do this as well, which is absolutely understandable, because every time I say stuff like this, it causes a lot of people to do this. People that message me things like, hey Nep, about to start YouTube in a month or so, would be awesome if you could give me a shout out so I can get some subscribers to watch my videos. I just don't even bother with, because it's like, you haven't even got any content up yet and you're already asking me to give you a shout out. Like, that's a bit crazy. People that link me stuff and be like, hey man, it's a bit different to what usually goes on in FIFA, so maybe you'll like it. I'll probably watch the video. If people say stuff like, hey man, it would be awesome if you could like my video, it would be awesome if you could shout out my video and stuff, almost definitely won't even watch the video, won't even click on the link. You know, I get sent, not hundreds a day, but a fair amount, probably between sort of 40 and 50 links a day. On top of that go in the comment section and stuff, and I'm all for helping the smaller channel if I think the video is good. And obviously it's hard, you know, as hard as it is for people that really watch YouTube videos, because like, I watch a lot of YouTube videos but not necessarily a lot of FIFA videos. So if I was actually looking for FIFA videos, it'd be a lot easier for me to find channels. But for people, like, if you imagine like subscribers that look for FIFA videos and they don't even manage to find your channel, it's hard for me to find smaller channels as well. But when I do find a smaller channel that I think is really good, I'll like the video. I'll, you know, tweet it out that I think they've got something good going on, and so on and so forth. But yeah, if you actually approach me, usually on Twitter as well, with just a decent idea of what you expect, I've been way more willing to watch a video than somebody who literally expects me to watch the video because they've asked me. Like, some people are just so much like, hey Nep, could you watch this and give it a like, thanks, appreciate it. It's just like, fuck you. Like you just assume that I'm going to watch your video. I know that's really, really rude, and everyone needs help. And everyone, you know, not everyone needs help. You know, some people did actually make it without getting like shout outs and stuff. But in general, most people did get a shout out or a like from a big YouTuber here or there. And you know, I'm absolutely no different. Oh, I wanted the, oh well. I wanted the free kick there, never mind. Yeah, I'm absolutely no different, but it's just genuinely about the way, and not just me either, anyone in the FIFA community that could possibly help you. It's about the way you approach them rather than what, you know, whether your content's good or not. You know, so anyone in this community will be far, far more interested in watching and liking a video from someone who's super polite to them and that doesn't bug them every day or every other day or something, rather than someone that just expects to get a view and a like because they've asked. So this is the end of the game already, guys. It's pretty surprising. I haven't even got through that many questions, and I've still got a shit ton of interactions left. So I'm actually going to go and play another game, give you another double episode, just because I'm super nice like that. And I've got literally a shit ton more questions to get through. And I really enjoyed that game as well. That was a nice win. Aguero scoring all 4 goals, and there you go, guys. I got 15,000 coins. That's all. Oh shit! Walcott and Walker have both been injured. Let's see if I've got any injury stuffs. I think I've got 1 or 2. Oh, I have got 1. Wonder if I got another right back. I think I've got Mika Richards. Yeah, I have. There we go. He'll do. And just have to swap Company and David Luiz. Oh wow. Interesting. David Luiz lost. Okay, we'll be going like this then. So Richards is just going to have that fucking less chem. So the next question we've got, guys. Do you have a soft spot for any Premiership clubs? Yes. I mean, I like Swansea, and the funny thing is, when I said at the start of the season or after the first game or whatever, that I thought Swansea could possibly come in the top 4, and I think, and I still think, they'll finish in the top 6 this season. That's my prediction. That's where I think they're going to go. So yeah, I think Swansea will finish in the top 6. I really like Swansea as a club. I really like Man City as a club as well. I think what Man City have done compared to what Chelsea did back when Chelsea got like billions and billions of dollars invested into them is crazy. You know, you look at the sort of players that City bought in. They bought in world-class superstars for a lot of money. What Chelsea did was buy big names for a lot of money that weren't necessarily right for the Premiership. And I think what City have done is amazing in that. You know, you look at Aguero, Tevez, even though Tevez was already in the Premiership when City bought him or like got him on the free transfer or whatever. You look at Yaya Toure, David Silva, God, who else? Like, you know, you keep going. Vincent Kompany. You look at these players and they were already great players in their respective leagues, and they were the sort of people that you could see would probably fit into the Premiership. And then you look at what Chelsea did, and like they bought like Shevchenko and Mutu and Veron. Like, I thought Veron was one of the craziest things that they ever did, because Veron failed at United, and then, if I got this the right way around, I think he went from United to Chelsea and then failed at Chelsea. And I kind of thought, like, what's the point of buying a player that's failing at another club and expecting him to work for you? Like, he obviously isn't right for the Premiership. But hey, you know, like that's how it was. And a lot of people hated Chelsea for the fact that they would just spend millions on players who weren't right for the club and were right for the Premiership, and gave them fucking shit tons of money in contract and signing on fees and bonuses and all that kind of stuff, only for them to like rot in the reserves and then, like, you know, go on and be sold for pennies retrospectively to a different club. So people hated Chelsea for that. But when you look at City, and yeah, City have bought their way to the title, but everybody buys their way to the title. You don't get, nobody's won the title probably in like 100 years from growing their players, you know. Then that's an absolute fact. So in essence, everyone buys their way to the title. I just think City have bought very, very smartly. I think they've done a fantastic job with the players that they bought. I really, really like City as a club. I like the way they go about things. I don't know. I can't really wax lyrical about them much more than that. Oh, come on, Henri, where's that strength? So yeah, we've got Swansea and City I like in the Premiership. What other clubs do I like? I mean, there's a few clubs like I really enjoy watching. You know, I quite enjoy watching Man United. I quite enjoy watching Chelsea as well, to be honest, just because, you know, they've got some great players in their club, and everybody wants to watch great players. So, but there are a few teams in the Premiership that I really don't like watching, and that I can't stand watching. Like, before they got relegated, Blackburn were just one of those teams that if they were on like a Super Sunday, like, you know, I don't know, fucking Blackburn against whoever, whatever club they would play, Blackburn against West Ham. That's not a game that I would watch, because I couldn't give a fuck about either of those teams, and I don't like the way that either of them play football. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some clubs that I really like. He's offside, isn't he? Why didn't you play the ball early, you fucking muppet? But yeah, that's kind of that. So Archie says, favourite footballer in real life, and do you like using them on FIFA? So my favourite footballer in real life is, I don't really have one particular favourite footballer. I would say it's between a mix of like Ronaldo, Messi, Henri, Van Persie, and then people like, you know, like David Silva again. Like I've mentioned him for the City earlier. I love watching him play, just because he's just fucking incredible. I mean, I like using Henri in FIFA. I don't really use Ronaldo too much, because I play him at left midfield and he's not really that effective there. And Van Persie I never really use, because I don't know why. I've built a few Arsenal teams, but I don't really use Arsenal players. I guess I don't really use Premiership players until I did Play to Win with that overpowered Premiership team. I didn't really use Premiership players. So, you know, I don't really I know, I understand as well, people are going to be like, Van Persie doesn't even play for Arsenal. I understand that, you know, he's moved to Manchester United now, but yeah, I mean, I like using 5-star skillers, and I like using silvers a hell of a lot more than I like using golds or 4-star skill players. So for that reason, I didn't really use many Premiership players, you know, because the only 5-star skillers you've got in the Prem is Tarapt and Nani, and who else am I thinking of? There's definitely one more. Well, I kind of think of the 5th skiller. Ben Arthur, there we go. But I have used them, and when I do use them, I tend to use them in hybrid teams that are not focused around the Premiership. Like I'd use Ben Arthur in a French hybrid team. I'd use Tarapt either in a Moroccan team or a sort of a hybrid of what fucking league am I trying to think of? I'm just here like the Russian league. Is it the Russian league? No, it's not the Russian league. I can't fucking... It might be the Russian... Whatever league like Roberto Carlos and stuff plays, or it is the Russian league, isn't it? So yeah, I prefer using those sort of players in those sort of... Go on, Henri. Go on, Henri. Go on, Henri. Boom. Got sold. Oh, that's a penalty, ref. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, that's basically the answer to that question. That's yours, David. Oh, come on. Next question, we've got a prediction for Arsenal this season. It depends, really. It depends whether or not Giroud, Podolski can gel real quick, because I like the... When we signed Giroud and Podolski, I was very, very pleased at the signing of Podolski and didn't really know all that much about Giroud. So I didn't really have any judgment on him. But after the first few games, I know we haven't scored a goal yet, but Giroud looks deadly. He's not super fast, but he gets into positions that offer him a lot of opportunities, and he really should have scored against Sunderland, and he probably should have had a few better opportunities where at least hitting the target against Stoke. And but I really, really like the look of him. And Podolski, I've not been overly impressed with yet. But Cazorla or Cazorla, I don't know how to say his name. I'm just as bad as anybody else when it comes to this sort of thing. He looks amazing. It's a shame, like, he's as old as he is, because if we signed him, you know, a few years ago, I think we would have had a much better few seasons and stuff. You know, like, we love those sort of playmaker midfields. You know, you look at like Fabregas, he was a playmaker for us, and even Wilshere, I know he's not been around too long, but we've got a really solid midfield right now, and with oh, that's a good save. With Wilshere coming back and Ramsey getting back to full fitness, and the fact that hopefully Giroud and Podolski will come good and manage to start picking up the goals, I think Arsenal have got a good shout this season to at least push a little bit better for the title. I'm not going to sit here and say I think we're going to win the title, because that would be absolutely ludicrous. We don't have a team nearly good enough to win the title. But what we do have is a team that is strong enough to finish in the top 4 and hopefully win either the FA Cup or the League Cup. So, you know, it would be nice if we could just pick up one trophy, because we haven't done for so goddamn long. But, oh, that's a fucking smashing tackle. Yeah, hopefully we finish in the top 4 would be the ideal, you know, I wouldn't say ideal, because it's not wow, it's not ideal, but finishing in the top 4 would be the least I would expect from Arsenal this season. Next question we've got: for 100,000 subs, will you do a vlog with your girlfriend? Probably not. She's a bit camera shy, doesn't really want to get involved too much. I mean, she said she'll do a commentary with me if I asked, but every time I actually like, right, let's go and do a commentary together, she kind of shies away from it. So she's not really one of those sort of people that wants to be involved in the public eye and stuff. Not that it's necessarily in the public eye, because it's just YouTube. You know, I'm not sitting here assuming that I'm fucking world famous or anything like that, because that's absolutely outrageous. But, you know, it's a lot of people that watch the videos, and she just doesn't want to be involved, I guess. That's pretty much the best way to put it. You know, some people have got their girlfriends that love to get involved, and that's absolutely brilliant, because it does generate a lot more views for people. You know, like people love to see the ladies. But yeah, I mean, it's not really her thing. So, oh, that's a great ball. Go on, Walcott. So the next question we've got, Walcott. Fuck, man, take that in your stride. Oh wow, that's a shame that didn't go in. That would have been a fucking amazing goal. Next question we've got, opinions on Julio Cesar signing for QPR. I think FIFA has given people the wrong idea about Julio Cesar because of the fact he's rated 85. We all know he's a shit keeper in the game. We all hate him. Nobody really sits there and is like, yeah, Julio Cesar, I love that guy. So the fact QPR are signing him doesn't really mean anything, doesn't really mean much at all, doesn't necessarily make him a great keeper. You know, he'd probably be rated like an 82 in FIFA 13, which will probably wait, that's not even words, which will probably reflect his ability a lot more. Oh, that would have been a fucking amazing goal. But yeah, so it'll be awesome if QPR sign him, because, you know, it's good to see those sort of clubs picking up players that can improve them. And I actually quite like QPR as a club as well, to be honest. But yeah, I don't think it's like a huge transfer. I don't think it's any different from like Taiwo signing for QPR when he went on loan. You know, Taiwo is also a big player, and you know, he's no bigger than Julio Cesar in my opinion. Oh, go on, Henry. Oh, that was a terrible through ball. So the next question we've got: why you call us bitches? Why not? Why not? Oh, Clichy, come on, man. Oh, wow, that was a nice little dummy there. That's a good cross. Oh, yes, well out, well out. I think this guy's playing attacking now because these players are far up the field. That pass was tragic. I tried to pass it to the centre midfielder there. Never mind. Next question we got. Another favourite player on... I wish there was a way I could like have a frequently asked questions episode where I could just link people. That would have been a really nice goal. It still might be. Because I get asked the same questions so many times, like who's your favourite player and all that kind of stuff. And oh, come on, Henry. My favourite player though on FIFA 12 is probably the 85 rated version of Henry. I think the guy is absolutely insane. One of the best finishers in the game without any shadow of a doubt. And because he's Henry, I love him even more. Oh yes, and that's why you love him, because he just scores overhead kicks for fun. He's just like, overhead kick? Why not? Fuck it. So the next question we've got, guys, as we're going to watch this replay, I'm not going to watch the replay, I'm just reading the questions. What do you look forward to in FIFA 13? The thing I most look forward to in FIFA 13 is the first touch control, and just how much that's going to change the dynamics of online gaming. People really don't understand like just how big this is for FIFA. It's huge. Like, it really changes the effect of both offense and defense, to the point where you're going to be getting frustrated as fuck with it. You're going to be like, oh my god, how can my player not even receive one pass? I can see that stuff coming straight away, but it's so much more realistic because people mistouch the ball all the time. You know, it always bounces off them. More often than not, they're in enough space to rectify themselves and actually get back on control of the ball. And in FIFA, you'll have a lot of that opportunities as well. But I just think, in general, this is going to be huge for FIFA. It's going to really stop the long balls and stuff, that sort of overpowered through balls and stuff like that. I think all of that sort of shit will stop, and people will go and start playing passing good football, you know, football that actually warrants goals. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure there will still be some kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Something you can expose. There will still be something you can expose. You know, like in FIFA 10 and FIFA 11, it was called ping pong passing. In FIFA 10 specifically, it was over the top through balls. They were just like crazy overpowered. In FIFA 12, you've got pace whores and the Ronaldo dribble and stuff, and there, you know, there's always one thing you can expose in FIFA. There always will be. You know, in FIFA 10 again, it was chip shots. Like no matter where you chip the ball from, it would always go in. Like there's always something. In FIFA 12, FIFA 13, you'll find that there's going to be something as well. But one thing that there won't be is getting to the edge of the box, cutting inside and finessing it in goal, because the finesse shots have been toned down hugely, like hugely. Oh, go on, go in. Oh, that was a chip shot, by the way. So the next question we've got, guys, how do you manage to work and upload YouTube videos daily? So let me tell you a little bit. We haven't got much time left now, but let me tell you a little something about my job and what I do. And all that kind of business. So many of you know I run a pub for a living, and that it's my family business. You know, we got a few bars in London, and I've worked very, very, very hard throughout my life to be in a position where I can take a back seat at work now. Like I run the pub, I own the pubs. You know, like I say, it's a family business. So I've got a team of staff and a couple of managers in one of my pubs, and which is the one that I work at, even though I don't really do much whilst I'm there. And oh wow, that's terrible. So basically, I have the ability to play video games at work. So when I go to work, I can play FIFA if I like and make videos if I can. Doesn't really always happen because I don't like using Sony Vegas to edit and stuff. So I don't tend to make too many videos whilst I'm at work. Maybe the odd one here or there. But so when I get home from work, the first thing I'll do is come home and make a video. Really, like I'll come home. I get home at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'll be up till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning making videos. And that's pretty much it. You know, I'll go to work in the morning, 10, 11 o'clock, back to work, and that's pretty much it. So I don't really have too much of a social life at the moment. I used to go out and go clubbing a hell of a lot, and I used to, you know, I go to the casino from time to time. But a lot of my friends are busy in life at the moment. You know, like a lot of my friends are just getting new jobs, are getting to the points where they're settling down, having kids, things like that. And one of my friends that I spent a long time with, he's just recently become a police officer, so you know I don't get to see him too much anymore. So it's really just everything kind of fit into one. Like the more I did YouTube, the less time I spent with my friends. But what's actually pretty good is a couple of my best friends work for me, so they work at the pub, so I get to see them a lot anyway. Which is pretty awesome. This is the end now, guys, anyway. Sorry it's not answered too many questions. Hopefully I answered them a bit more in depth than usual, though. There's still a hell of a lot of questions to be answered. So I might do another question time tomorrow for you guys. If we could get 1,500 likes, that would be absolutely crazy good for another double length video. But thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheers.